forget what I said about it being too hot in December in California. It is fucking cold out here, man. I'm in Azusa, the Canyon City. Pretty nice, man. So I was headed to another groom with Gladys in Commerce, but apparently the van is having issues. She got to take it to the mechanic, so that's not happening. So I got some time to kill. I guess I'll put the drone up real quick. This park is closed. I meant to see what's in there. Maybe I still will check it out. But yeah, man, I don't know if you can see LA back there. Probably can't, but it's back there. So I definitely want to do an LA video soon. Put up some stickers downtown. Shout out to Giovanni. Just dropped a handheld video downtown. He's pretty dope. But yeah, I'm gonna put the drone up, man. I want to talk a little bit. Like, I had a really great time shooting and editing my latest music video on the GH5 called Meanie Miny Mo by G3. Super dope, man. So I'm really starting to enjoy my GH5 a lot more. I want to talk about a little bit about the settings that I've been using, and maybe flip-flop a little bit between the GH5 and the EOS R today. So yeah, that's what I got going on, man. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. Hit that subscribe button, man. Stay creative. Through the parking lot, I'm about to go in there, but they really like tape this thing off. Look. They don't even want people sneaking through there. Wild. Man, should I do it? It is brisk, that's for sure. It's really nice though. Really hoping I don't get fined or arrested for being back here, but it's nice, man. It's nice. The autofocus is working, I think. Yeah, man. There we go. Now we got autofocus. A little bit of vignetting there. I'm on the 1835, so it does vignette a little bit when I'm all the way at 18. But I mean, it's nice out here, bro. So my first music video on the GH5 was called Conflicted. It was with G WRD. And it was with G WRD, and I didn't really like how, I don't want to say I didn't like how the color came out, but I just feel like I couldn't manipulate the color in the way that I usually do, or that I really wanted to. It could just be because I'm not used to really grading that footy yet. Another reason could be that I wasn't exposing it right. It's just a little bit trickier, in my opinion, exposing it right. I don't know why, but it is, man. But I think I mentioned before, you know, like there was some, just like I wasn't appreciating the color I was getting out of the GH5 compared to my EOS R. I think it's safe to say my opinion has changed. I really liked the last music video it did on my GH5. The color came out really nice. I actually almost didn't even color grade it because the color just looked so nice, you know. I did end up color grading it. I added a little bit of contrast. I added a little bit of I actually took some contrast out, but then I crushed the shadows and the highlights and created some contrast that way. But I really I'm starting to enjoy this GH5. The 120 frames per second. Woo, some of the shots on that. Oh man, fire, bro. Fire. Super milky smooth. I'm gonna try to do a lot more GH5. I was actually thinking about selling my GH5 so that I would have some money to get my new run of clothes off the ground. I haven't even, this is like, it's all old designs that I made before, I've printed before. You guys haven't seen them yet, but they're super fire. So like, I was debating selling my GH5 so I could get a whole new run of clothes. But I think I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna use my GH5 to make some more money, and I'll put that towards clothes when I'm ready. A lot of things I want to do, man, but I've discovered that you know, through trial and error, at the moment, for me personally, I'm not a good enough entrepreneur to run 5 businesses at once, or to start 5 businesses at once. To have that many baby businesses is just like too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I could do it now, but in the past I'm trying to do 2, 3, 4 businesses at a time, and it just wasn't working for me. So my plan now is to just get my video client work to the point where it's coming in steady. I mean, it's kind of coming in steady now. It's still like off and on. I have a good month and a bad month, and a good month. Ooh, this is nice. The best thing for me is to build my businesses one at a time. And then once I have a stable base, you know, I have my #1 mainstream of income. Once that is like taken care of and it's generating on its own, I don't have to spend so much time finding new clients and stuff like that. You know, I mean, editing is another thing that I'm gonna have to learn to delegate, you know. But I don't want to give that up, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just being patient and doing my thing. Not everything has to happen all at once. I used to think I was, you know, gonna be super rich by the time I'm 22, and I could have been, man, if I failed faster. And I've still failed a lot faster than most people do. And that's the reason why I've been able to learn so much, man. The faster you fail, the faster you learn, bro. You gotta go out and try shit. So I know I said like a couple months ago that the clothes were coming. The clothes are still coming. 2020, the clothes are coming. The podcast is coming. A lot of shit coming, man. I'm about to crank that hustle muscle. I'm figuring out, you know, how to communicate with my girlfriend Tina and get her involved, you know, so we can live a good life, man. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna bond just as much going out and making money and hustling as we are watching a movie on Netflix, you know what I'm saying? So I've really been trying to transition and show her that you have to be okay with failing, because it's not failing, it's learning, you know what I'm saying? As long as you get better, you can't fail. You can't fail, man. You gotta tune that out. You gotta tune that out. And if you do fail, you do take an L, you don't hide it, man. I'm not gonna hide it. Don't try to take that shit from me. That's my L. You get me? I take full responsibility. And what my problem is, and what most people's problem is when you make a mistake or you fail, you judge yourself, man. You gotta stop judging yourself. It's okay to fail. That's how you learn. You know, everybody thinks that success is just, you know, a straight line. But really, you take 2 steps forward, you take 5 steps back. It's really all over the place, man. It's an entire learning experience. It's a process, and it never ends. So hope you guys enjoyed my little rant, man. If you're a GH5 shooter, awesome. If you're a Canon M50 shooter, awesome. If you're an EOS R shooter, awesome. If you're a Blackmagic shooter, awesome, man. Camera doesn't matter. Execution is what matters, man. You gotta think of shit and then go fucking do it. No cap. Made it. Didn't get arrested. Yo, so just met Troy, the other groomer. He's super cool. I guess he just didn't see my text I sent him yesterday. But we figured it out. I'm gonna go ahead and get like some drone shots of the neighborhood that we're serving in right now. A couple just go kind of around the city and get some different environmental shots just to show where we are. And then I'm gonna film his cat groom next, and probably his pug and he's got a pug and a bulldog next, I believe, after that. So super cool. I'm really glad that like he's cool with me being here, you know what I'm saying? Because one of the other groomers was like, nah, I don't want any social media, any of myself on social media, but whatever, you know what I'm saying? So really glad that this is working out, and let's get this day really started, get this content pumping, man. Let's get it. Okay, I'm now in the Hollywood Hills, about to shoot this cat groom. You're good, man. No worries.
These will be edited out and stuff like that. Like,
yeah, like that. It'll just be a nice little 30-second minute clip.
Yeah. Because all of a sudden, you know, my little Cooper machine's not working.
whenever you're ready.
Hi, my name is Troy, and I love grooming animals.
Yo, second round of grooms went well. If you didn't notice, the pug and the bulldog and the chihuahua were all done on the EOSR, if you didn't notice the difference. Shout out to Troy, man. He did an awesome job going through technical difficulties and geriatric dogs. And shout out to Troy, man. He's one of the best. Super glad to meet that guy and work with him with Pago. Appreciate you guys. Oh, notice that I have a couple clips on here, a couple B-roll clips from my quick visit to LA with Tina, so enjoy. So I'm gonna go ahead and just drop those quick clips in here real quick, man. Enjoy, appreciate you. Hit that sub button, drop a comment, drop a like. Hit me up on Instagram. Roman wasn't built in a day. Let's connect, stay creative, peace.